So, what are the issues before the court?
The Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals had two critical questions before it. First, did the district court act properly in issuing a preliminary injunction, one that ordered Pharmaceuticals to provide patients like Dahl with a 12-month supply of Ampligan, the experimental drug they'd been promised? And second, did that order intrude upon the authority of the FDA, whose jurisdiction governs the safety and distribution of unapproved pharmaceuticals? These questions hovered like mist over the courtroom. At first glance, they seemed technical, but underneath them lived a deeper tension. Where does corporate discretion end and legal duty begin? Pharma's attorney stood and began his argument before the court.
Your Honors, looking mighty fine today.
The lawyer said, kissing some ass to begin his argument.
This is not a matter for contract law. This is about public safety. Let me break it down for you. Ampligen is not an FDA-approved drug. The FDA refused to grant broad access to it after the study ended, forcing us to distribute it immediately. That would not only contradict that federal authority, it would set a dangerous precedent. Pharma had conducted the drug trial lawfully, under FDA oversight. Yes, there had been communications about future drug access, but these were not promises. They were only scientific aspirations.
The lawyer continued to argue.
Pharma never entered into a formal contract. And even if the patients believed otherwise, they had no enforceable right to compel delivery of a still experimental treatment. Thus, Your Honors, basically, the promise was too indefinite. Since the drug wasn't FDA approved, there was no real commitment or enforceable promise.
The courtroom grew quiet again. And then it was Dahl's side's turn. Her attorney stood slowly. Her voice was calm, respectful, measured like the rhythm of a page being turned.
Your Honors, this is not a case about regulating drugs. This is a case about keeping promises. Pharmaceuticals made a clear offer. If the patient completes the trial, and if Ampligen is effective, then they will receive the drug for 12 months, free of charge. And what did these patients do? They accepted that offer not with words, but with actions. They underwent painful testing. They gave up other treatment options. They followed protocols and lived with restrictions. They endured